doing ISGA, and I am the acting principal of the National Meteorological Training School. And because today is a special day for the training school, we thought it's important that we give you a flavor of the new curriculum. But before I do that, please allow me to briefly introduce the National Meteorological Training School, because the new curriculum is for the National Meteorological Training School. Now, I do understand that there was a bit of information that came in from Esther, and I just want to complement that. Now, the training school is located in Entebbe municipality, and if you've been to Entebbe and you've passed by State House, our next neighbor is the president. So if you visit us next time, we might have lunch in State House. The school was started in 1989, so you can imagine how old it is. And it has since moved from one ministry to another. And as I speak today, the school is under the Ministry of Water and Environment. Very important to note that the National Meteorological Training School is the only institution in Uganda that trains meteorological technicians. So if anybody wants to acquire qualification at diploma level in this country, you have only one option, and that's the National Meteorological Training School. Now, at the school, we offer 2 academic programs at diploma level. We have a diploma in meteorology and climate science. We have a diploma in agricultural meteorology. But also, you did hear from my colleague during the exhibition that we have a bridging course, that's a certificate in meteorology. And in the process of reviewing our curriculum, we did tease out several short courses. Those are tailored for specific sectors. The classic example is aviation meteorology and agricultural meteorology for agriculture extension officers. Now, I will now shift the gear to the curriculum. There are 2 aspects that motivated us to review our content. And one of them is what Mr. Waiso was talking about. The fact that we know that science has been evolving very fast in the light of new technology. Take, for example, nowadays we talk about the world that's being taken over by artificial intelligence. The observation infrastructure is changing very fast. A couple of years ago, we were using the manual instruments where we had a human being. He goes to the Stevenson screen, which we did see right at the back. He takes the readings, notes down those readings, and then has to type those readings in some document. And then we transfer those readings into a computer. But that has since changed. We see an evolution of observation technology from the manned instruments to automation. And so as NMTS, because we train meteorological technicians, we continue to change what we deliver to our students. And you clearly know that the dynamism in science would leave us behind if we remain static. The other second aspect is that the government of Uganda recognizes that effective technical skills are vital for tomorrow. These skills lead to self-reliance at family level, increased productivity, and reduces unemployment levels. Now, the shortage of these skills retard the capacity to solve problems. It slows down the process of national transformation and prolongs the journey of modern living. And so in 2019, the government of Uganda approved the Technical Vocational Educational Training Policy which is popularly known as the TVET 2019 policy. And so the new curriculum that will be launched today were developed to match the requirements of the TVET policy and the guidelines and regulations from the World Meteorological Organization. Ladies and gentlemen, so what were the changes or the improvements that we made from the old curricula to the new curricula? Ladies and gentlemen, our old curricula were skewed to a theory-based learning. And what we are doing that time is that we are training majorly for the meteorological service. But we do understand that the meteorological service cannot observe all our projects. And so, our new curriculum that we will be launching today were designed to be largely student-centered. What that means is that they are designed to promote hands-on training and skill set development. It's designed to produce skilled and competent workforce that is employable and responsive to national needs and the rapidly changing world of employment. So in the light of the new curriculum, we recently did some changes at the training school, and one of them is that we refurbished the weather observatory at the school. Now the weather observatory has an automatic weather station, and it has the traditional instruments. And that's done on purpose so that we can give a full blend of the observation infrastructure to our students. While they will be learning on how we used to, to go to the manned stations and make observations, they will also be learning on how the automatic weather stations operate. They will be able to use the computers, download the data from the automatic weather station, and make sense out of it. All that is packed in the new curriculum. Now, we're also working hard to establish demonstration plots. You did hear this morning that our Diploma in Agricultural Meteorology is a program that blends meteorology as a science and agriculture. And so what we are doing for the new curriculum, we have the demonstration plots that will help our students learn about agriculture alongside meteorology. In that, for example, they will learn how to do soil sampling. They will learn how to test it for the pH. They will learn about soil moisture. They will also be able to get skills on how they do the mulching, how do they apply the manure, and other farming practices. All of these aspects were not in the old curriculum. We've introduced them in the new curriculum. Now, in addition to that, we have introduced new content. A classic example is geographical information systems. This is science that's not only applicable in meteorology as a discipline, but in other disciplines. We've introduced soft skills. We do understand that soft skills are critical for a wholesome student. And so we introduced skills like communication and other life skills. And we are putting emphasis on these aspects because we do know that training the science only is not sufficient if the scientists cannot communicate or cannot have high-level interpersonal skills. Now, we've also introduced a good dose of climate change science. And you did hear this morning or during the exhibition that climate change is here with us. And so, as a training school, we've introduced a good dose of climate science, at least providing the basics, so that as they progress to other levels, they will be able to understand where the science of climate change is grounded. We'll also be talking about gender and climate, and we do know that the issue of gender is a cross-cutting issue now. And we know that today it's difficult to get a project funded if you don't talk about gender. We've introduced a substantial dose on computer programming. The basis here is that computer programming is a skill set that cuts across. not just in atmospheric science, but in other fields. What we want our students to learn is how to write software. Software that can be used to analyze other sources of data, even if it is data from health or any other field, even if it is economics. It will be important they have these programming skills so that they can apply them in a wide range of fields. We've also introduced entrepreneurial skills. And what we want to teach our learners is how to make business. We want to teach them how to register a company, how to start up their own businesses. And we're doing this alongside atmospheric science. We've introduced statistical software for data analysis. And so we do believe that these skills will help our students be able to find work in the variety of the fields that we have. Now, with all that, I know if I decided to go through the entire document of each of those programs, we may spend the whole day here.